First things first, this August 30, Star Wars Outlaws will land on the PlayStation 5, PCs and Xbox Series X. At the Summer Game Festival, Ubisoft was actually holding a showcasing a gameplay demo in LA, and pretty happy to announce it was definitely an ambitious game. So whether you are a Star Wars fan or not, you should definitely consider taking a better look for yourself. There's not a lot of world being showcased here in the game or writing. Also, yes, Outlaws feels a bit basic and there's a lot of heavy criticism on the game right now. However, we think you should definitely be the judge of that yourself. Take a look.
So let's head back to our ship. We're picking up in Accra Station. A remnant of the Clone Wars, it used to be a refueling station that now acts as a trade hub for illegal contraband. It's a great place to resupply. Merchants are often affiliated with a syndicate and might offer you a special deal if you're in good standing with them.
Can I help you?
This kind of business attracts all kinds of shipjackers, contract brokers, and corrupt officials.
Need your name cleared from the wanted list.
Your ship, the Trailblazer, is a refined EML 850, the last of its kind. On board, you'll find everything you need to finalize your preparations.
Hey, Andy.
Hi, Kay. Akiva space.
Each planet has its own system for you to explore, and many opportunities to make a few credits, which you can choose to engage with or not.
I am under attack! My ship will not survive long!
This is Kay Vess on board the Trailblazer. I'm coming to help.
Turret activated, Kay.
One down. Happy to help. And you can tell Gorak he owes Kay Vess a ship.
In space, your actions also have consequences and can impact your reputation with syndicates. This optional dogfight allowed us to improve our reputation with the Pikes while making a few credits.
Spooling up the hyperdrive.
Now let's continue our journey and head to Tatooine.
Tatooine space. Edge of the galaxy.
The Tattoo system is in the clutches of the Hutt cartel. Our reputation with them is poor, so we best be on our way. Welcome to legendary Mos Eisley, the infamous hive of scum and villainy. We could head straight to our destination, or explore what the city has to offer. Recreating this iconic city is a dream come true for our team, allowing us to show parts of Mos Eisley you've never seen before.
Room for one more?
There are many opportunities for a scoundrel. including working your way in with the Hutt cartel. Most of Tatooine's economy is under their control, even though the increased Imperial presence has been hurting their business. But first, we need to pick up the trail of our expert gunslinger. The best place to start is the cantina. By asking around, we learn of a pirate who is deadly with the blaster and who used to work for the Hutt cartel. Our intel leads to one of their storehouses, located in the southern hills. Traveling to your destination can be an adventure in itself. As you move across scorching dunes and dusty valleys, you'll quickly realize that this lawless desert planet still holds many mysteries. We've reached our destination. We need to locate our storehouse and find our way into this heavily guarded fortress without triggering the alarm.
Busy place. All right. Maybe there's a data pad or something that can tell me who that old gunslinger is.
Nix, attack.
Good job, buddy. Nix, do you sense anyone close?
Sutta.
Easy. All right, let's see what we have here. Yes, I got it. Wait, Quint? That sheriff from Wayfar used to work for the Hutts? I should talk to her.
Oh, come on!
We've been spotted, but we now know where to find our gunslinger. Let's get out of here quick.
We're in trouble, pal. We need a quick exit. Come on, Nick. There we are.
You again. If you're still looking for Haas, I haven't seen him.
Actually, I'm here for you. I heard you're the best shot on the planet.
Oh, and you want to be second best. Now is not a good time. The Hutts are coming, and I need to get ready. Get your blaster out.
What we have just shown you is the beginning of one of the many adventures you can go on in Star Wars Outlaws. Whether you want to learn new blaster skills, upgrade your speeder, or become an unstoppable thief, finding an expert is always an adventure in a galaxy full of opportunities.
There's good news and there's bad news. Delayed once again, but Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater will now be released on November 17 this year. It might actually change the release date. Not only that, this remake received an impressive new gameplay trailer at the Xbox Game Showcase yesterday, and as much as it's the same story and world, but it's with all new graphics, 3D audio, Unreal Engine 5, much smarter AI, and new control styles too. Snake Eater is a survival stealth action game.
Remain throughout your journey. And the rest of the iconic characters, like the boss, return in style. While retaining the original landscape, the thick vegetation of the jungles, forests, and swamps have been completely remade with cutting-edge detail. Every inch of the world has been rebuilt to make the Cold War look beautiful, at least as beautiful as it can be, as you sneak into the jungle. Just make sure to pick the right gear for the job and use your highly advanced stealth training. Metal Gear Solid 3 took gaming to a new level of cinematic storytelling. Delta breathes new life into every cutscene with dynamic lighting, detailed facial animation, and improved sound design. Yet it remains completely faithful, shot for shot, and with nearly all of the original voice acting. Even for longtime fans, watching these updated scenes is like experiencing them for the first time. Commencing virtuous mission now. So, I know what you probably want to hear the most about. How does the game play? Whether you're old school or playing for the first time, Delta has the best of both worlds. With Legacy style, the game plays like the original, with similar overhead camera and controls. But if you're used to modern shooters, we offer new style, with a controllable third-person camera. Both options maintain that trademark Metal Gear Solid stealth action. This is the game you remember, but massively upgraded. I also have some intel to share. Starting today, you can pre-order MGS Delta at retail partners in the Americas, UK, and EU. For fans looking for something special, there are also these incredible collector's editions available in the Americas.
そうですね。メタルギアの再始動を始めた我々の、新しいチームをですね、これをもう本当にこの先メタルギアを託すにふさわしいチームかどうかっていうことは、これはもうファンの皆様が、どうか厳しい目で見定めていただきたいと思ってます。
Thank you so much, Okamura-san. ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Since its release, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater has defined itself as one of the most influential and impactful video games of all time. With Delta, fans can expect an unbelievably detailed update to this classic. Both newcomers and longtime players alike can experience this masterpiece like never before. This is the definitive, once-in-a-generation remake you don't want to miss.
With Assassin's Creed Shadows being announced, Ubisoft also went the extra mile and came up with over 10 minutes of its combat, world, basically all in-game footage. Now, Shadows, in case you missed it, is actually a near 3-year-old developed original game. It's another stealth action adventure entry and the first one to actually have 2 main characters. This game is set in the feudal Japan era. What's even cooler is that Ubisoft said most missions in the game can be tackled as other characters, leaving up to the player to decide how to advance the story, kind of like an action RPG.
merchant looks uneasy.
I will not tolerate this disrespect. No, please.
Well, you are a friendly beast, are you not?
Samurai sir, this way, I beg you. Hurry, sir. Please.
Right behind you, little one.
Oh, Baba, I brought someone.
Ikemaru, I wonder where you went. Ah, a samurai. One that does not hail from these lands.
I am a stranger, yes. But you have nothing to fear from me.
Ha! I have enough to fear from the men of Kochiyama. They abuse their power, taxing us again and again, leaving us only scraps. I bet they are in the market now, along the main road. A stranger might make good merit, ridding a village of a threat like these men.
Is that so? Then I shall see it done. For this life, if not the next.
You miserable wretch!
More division among the people here. More corruption. Such beauty, shadowed by suffering. What is happening here?
This isn't your fight, samurai. I told you, keep walking. Make your peace!
They were going to kill me. Thank you. There's another. Up the road toward the castle. A corrupt samurai named Fujioka.
Protector turned persecutor. Greed cannot rule this village. Not while I have breath in my lungs and a blade in my hand.
I said kill him! I'll wash away his failure with your blood.
You will have to spill it first.
Who do you think you are?
For the people, I am justice.
The month of June has been a busy one, and Perfect Dark was the last thing we had in mind to be seeing gameplay of. Yesterday, after I don't even know how many years it's been, maybe 4, developers came out and revealed actual in-game footage on top of a release window of 2025, actually remaining a Microsoft exclusive. The Perfect Dark is a espionage or stealth-based cyberpunk FPS indeed. It's a single-player game in nature too, and also it is set in some future version of Egypt.
What readings are you getting?
We are getting odd readings from your monitor. Can you confirm?
I'm looking at the screen right now.
Our intel places Carrington on the 2nd floor.
And the life we think we know turns out to be a lie. There's only one way forward. Find the truth. Scan's clear. I'm going in blind.
Carrington!
Damn it! Analyze. What am I looking at here?
Carrington appears to be targeting a research facility. If he attacks it, the casualties could be astronomical. Agent Stark, it's a pleasure to meet you. I could use someone with your skills.
I had to lose everything before I could see. What this world was really hiding.
I hope you're ready, Agent Dark.
Are you all seeing this?
Once you open this door, there's no going back.
Phantom Blade Zero might just be the finest thing you're gonna witness today. Not only we got a gameplay trailer for almost 12 more minutes of in-game 4K footage played on the PlayStation 5, as it was suggested to be a Souls-like game, it is not. Phantom Blade Zero is a fast-paced action game that draws inspiration from the late 80s kung fu films. Don't take my words, see for yourself, there's also a demo on the way for it. Hopefully the full game is coming out by the end of the year as well. happy to know that BioWare went on and premiered the new gameplay trailer for Dragon Age: The Veilguard, formerly known as Dreadwolf. It's been over an actual decade since fans have been waiting on the new game. The good news is that Veilguard is now officially set to launch this fall on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and PCs. However, it doesn't only seem to put a lot more emphasis on building relationships with the companions, but it's much less than what fans of the series expected it to be after all these years. Either way, this is how the company's immersive single-player RPG looks like now.
You need it.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process. Venatori cultists!
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
Oh, come on. Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Nev Gallus! Kill them all! Tetris. The Venatori own these streets. Venatori, take your revenge!
Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
We haven't got a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus?
You get right to the point. I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse. This ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the canal districts must remain in their homes.
Coming in at number 7, we have Forever Winter. This is one of the most awaited co-op shooters of the year. The story of this one actually goes as you live to scavenge amongst wreckages of a never-ending mech war. Not only that, it actually incorporates survival horror elements. Now, here's the thing. There is no release date yet, but you can wishlist the Forever Winter on Steam. For what it's worth, enjoy this never-before reveal footage, where you'll be witnessing both PvP and play versus environment interactions, all in third person.
Enemy contact. Situational awareness is key in this world. Stop, look, and listen. Trigger discipline will save your life. A target missed is a bullet wasted, and not every battle is one worth fighting. Only kill what you can loot and get away with. Every time you open fire, you are ringing the dinner bell. Make it worth it. Welcome home, deep down in the guts of the city. Refugees seek shelter here, and they choose your level because you have one of the few things that matter. Water. H2O brings traders, shops, and allied mercenaries that have your six. If you want to survive, you'll need to pick up jobs from the two warring factions. Be smart about the jobs you take. The more a faction controls a sector, the more heavy units they will deploy, and the more dangerous it becomes. The more jobs you do, the more jobs you'll get, and the longer you'll keep everyone alive. No one gets by in this world all on their own, so don't be afraid to help others when you can. Donation stations are made available where high-level vets can share gear with low-level baby scavs. You were in their shoes once, too. Here you can customize your rig, an innovative modular platform that grants you advanced abilities. Pneumatic jump allows you to quickly traverse rough terrain and reach hard-to-get drops. Turrets allow you to shred, at least for a short time. And scanners allow you to scout ahead to plan your route. You want guns? You've got them. Modify and upgrade your firearms for the jobs you take. Always remember, the more gear and ammo you bring in, the less you can carry out. So spec accordingly. Once you're kitted up, it's time to enter the macro city of Lost Angels. Megastructures meant to house millions lie vacant, while automated underground factories churn out war machines by the minute. As the war rages and destroys the world by day, AI-driven machines nicknamed the Night Shift rebuild by night. Recovery units stalk the streets, dragging the wounded and the dead to be harvested for their organs. Learn your surroundings, avoid patrols, and maybe you can make it out alive. Every job has rewards and consequences. The details matter. Make sure to dig into the intel thoroughly before heading out. Missions may include sabotaging faction facilities, collecting debts, and good old-fashioned MDKs. No matter how easy you think the job is, don't get complacent. Things can change at the drop of a casing. If by some chance you find something of real value, you will be hunted, and the factions will send bosses that far exceed your fire team's capabilities. Take note of their weaknesses and plan your strategy to take them down. Even fully geared, it will require coordination, teamwork, and a bit of luck. There are only 3 types of scavs: the fast, the smart, and the dead. So don't be ashamed to retreat if the fighting gets too hot. Remember, there are no heroes here. Just a few men and women running around in the dark, with half-empty magazines. Forever.
First of all, there is a playable demo of the Outlaws available for 4 more days on basically all stores right now. We've got over here 14 more in-game footage. Developers revealed just the same, and the word that the full game will release soon. Now here's the thing. Outlaws is one of the most innovative survival games we've seen for many years. You play the role of a space operator on an attempt to survive. 11-bit Studios is taking the concept of character variance and basically giving it a whole other dimension to achieve much more depth.
Force of metals. Looks like our ship's cargo drop. It's filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff. Yeah, this is one of the things they told me to take on the mission. Things that will make you feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories. Typical corporate bullshit. Get closer. Make sure. I need to collect a sample. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all. I knew where it was sending us. Except I survived. look for organics here. Still can't believe it. If it really is rubidium, this could change everything. I need to report.
Indiana Jones, the Great Circle's latest showcase, was also aired just a few days ago, and despite looking almost unreal in looks, we only got a whole minute of gameplay and roughly 4 to 5 minutes of story, which was actually quite wholesome to watch, to say the least. There is actually a likely December 2024 release scheduled for the game, coming to PCs, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. In this trailer, you will see a few more gameplay elements and a bit more combat, the areas you will be going through, and if you're wondering, the Great Circle's timeline is actually set between the events of the Raiders, The Lost Ark, and the Last Crusade movies.
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
I intercepted the Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Where Voss is sending all of his men.
Is that a...
Battleship? Yep. Let's get a closer look.
Gotta find the stone and get off this ship.
What's that in his hands? What does it say?
Earth something. What was that?
We'd better hide. Hey, tú! Ciao.
Hey!
Hands behind your head. Where's the stone, you American rat?
What stone?
Have you ever heard of Höhenangst?
Fear of heights?
Yes! And I have it. I endured this dreadful mountain even if my mind was screaming every step of the way. Because of a concept you narrow-minded Americans will never understand! Devotion. Total and absolute devotion to the fatherland. You have no purpose. What you have is your stupid American cartoons. Choo-choo, choo-choo. Ha 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 ha. You laugh and dance, celebrating your own idiocy and drinking the piss you call beer. I will walk through fire for the devoted men of the Reich. Give me that stone. Now!
Can't give you what I don't have.
I shall search your corpse to make sure!
Wait! Please wait.
Give me the stone.
Gina.
We gotta get out of here.
Help me!
The stone! The stone!
Gina! Haltet sie auf! Erschießt sie!
Hab dich.
It's the second time I believe we're talking about this one. South of Midnight here is, in case you missed it, is a third-person action-adventure Souls-like coming from the Happy Few action-adventure games. As you can see, it's a stop-motion style game in nature, pretty wild in looks, especially in the new trailer. It's also set to take place in a magic, realist version of South America. Anyway, this thing was announced a month ago, it was just revealed with more gameplay. The full game is coming to PCs and Xbox Series X as a Microsoft exclusive next year.
Time to find that church.
There it is. Now to get over there.
Moving on to number 11, we have Once Human. NetEase developers just came up with another demo, a couple of cinematic and a hefty amount of gameplay trailer too. That is alongside a release date of July 9, 2024 on PCs and also mobiles. This game, if you are unfamiliar with somehow, is actually an open world survival third-person shooter. It's made with the use of Unreal Engine 5 and it has been in development for over 3 years already. Take a look.
You adventure through treacherous mountains, sandy beaches, foggy swamps, wild plains, rushing waterfalls, dark caverns, and mysterious underwater and frigid tundras. Your exploration will stretch the boundaries of your imagination. The diverse flora and fauna in the open world add more possibilities to your journey. Let's see what survival skills you've got. Hunting, fishing, and planting are all parts of the experience. The influence of Stardust has led to widespread mutations across the continent. Stay cautious of the mutated deviants and fanatical cultists lurking in strongholds, as well as the areas shrouded in deep fog and random spots scattered across the land. As you may know, what makes us different is our monster design. In Once Human, the enemies that you ever encountered might be something that you've never seen before. Anima, a new species born from the influence of Stardust, will pose one of your greatest threats. The Wanderer, a walking bus that roams the world with its searchlight, and the Laura, a monstrosity that resembles an excavator, are just a few to watch out for. In the future, you will encounter even more cryptic creatures in the skies above and the oceans below. Don't forget about the rift entities. Some of them are packing giant Gatling guns, some look like massive trees, and others might even haunt your dreams. Buckle up, madam. Did I mention that Once Human might be one of the most diverse open-world survival games out there? You must eliminate threats in strongholds and dungeons for materials to craft your custom equipment. Plus, you can capture deviations from all over the world and use their special abilities to help you out. Rex is your chef, Nutcracker handles security, and the Canaan Skull is your bodyguard. You can build your settlement anywhere in the open world, or even create a mobile home. With over 4,000 metas in a server, watch out for ambushes and looting. Remember to forge alliance with others to build settlements and getting on 12 vs 12 conquest for real. And that's not all. Once Human is committed to providing unique and constantly updated content for players all over the world. We also aim to cater different players' preferences. We've got themed seasons and all kinds of challenges rolling out soon. These include PvE world bosses and PvP content that encourages you to pillage and plunder. But wait, there's more. We're also adding survival challenges where meta must compete for extremely scarce resources. The creativity of Once Human doesn't stop there. You can unleash your imagination by building island in truly unique internal land. Feel free to customize the island to your liking.
And so, Metal Slug Tactics, you can either play its demo or watch this 5-minute roundup gameplay, which is nothing short of spectacular and just pure nostalgia itself. Anyway, if you are itching for a tactical RPG with its own unique style and quirks, so to speak, you'd be doing yourself a favor to go for this game's demo. Metal Slug Tactics does a remarkable job adapting the old run-and-gun formula to a turn-based. Metal Slug Tactics actually launches later this year, with the demo available on Steam right now.
Store your strategic assets and weapons, along with the unlockable weapon mods that can give your squad an extra edge on the battlefield. Choosing which weapons you want to improve will be crucial to your team's performance. Alright, the lads and lasses are itching for a fight. Let's stick to the classics and choose Marco, Eri, and Tarma for this mission. And here they go. Once you select your operation zone, you can choose the most advantageous route for liberating the area. Consider your options carefully, since every mission has different objectives and rewards. Experience, money, reinforcements, medals, strategic assets, and more. Here's the battlefield in all its glory, Commander. You can see the mission objectives and your operative stats. Their hit points, how much damage they can take, action points, how many actions they can perform in a turn, movement points, and adrenaline, a very important resource that can fuel some crazy special abilities. Click on each operative to inspect their weapons, special abilities, and secondary weapon ammo count. Once your squad is deployed, the action begins. In Metal Slug, we run and we gun, so make sure your operatives move as much as possible to gain damage reduction. Get your lads next to cover and gain even more. That is, until the precious cover gets destroyed. The damage reduction is visible under your operative's portrait. Now that we've covered running, let's talk gunning. Every character has one action point which can be used to fire their primary or secondary weapon, or activate devastating special abilities. Remember, secondary weapons pack quite the punch, but they have limited ammo. Use them sparingly and prioritize high-value targets like this one. Your operatives will generate adrenaline by running and shooting. Once they have enough, you can spend it on special abilities to wreak havoc on enemy lines. Airstrikes, bouncing grenades, a road rage-fueled motorbike, as well as more subtle yet tactically priceless abilities like Marco Salvo, which allows any operative to fire their weapon twice. Whoa, what just happened? Well, that's a sync, and it's how we win battles, by working as a team. Attack any hostile belligerent while one of your teammates has a line of fire on him, and watch the magic happen. Syncs are free damage and generate a lot of adrenaline, and if you want to dominate the battlefield, you'll need to maximize them. From carefully choosing your operative's loadout, to positioning them effectively on the battlefield, this is where your tactical prowess must shine. You remember how to pilot a slug, don't you? Once you're tucked in, there are a few things to worry about. Armor, the vehicle's hit points, and fuel, which is spent on movement and attacks. The good thing about a slug is that you can fire all its weapons in a single turn if you have enough fuel. The bad thing is that you should eject before it blows up, Tarma. Man down? Just do what you did in the old days and insert another coin to get your operative back in the fray. This will consume one of your reinforcements though, so if you see that your squad is running low, make sure to prioritize missions that award reinforcements. Good job, soldiers. The battle is ours, but winning the war will take some serious skill. At the end of every mission, you will see the experience gained by your operatives and the perks and abilities, both active and passive, you can assign to them once they gain a rank. Back at HQ, you can spend your hard-earned coins to unlock even more weapons, mods, and loadouts for your next operation. Whew, that was just a quick overview of the nail-biting tactical action you and your operatives can expect on the battlefields of Metal Slug Tactics. There is so much more to discover. Exotic places, undead menaces, weapons to find, vehicles to drive, hostages to free, and enemies to shoot, of course. Good luck, Commander. The regular army is counting on you.